Okay. All right, so I'm gonna open it up, man. Unpopular truth. What's popping? Mic check. Mic check. We can hear you. Say something.
Mic check, Mac. Mic check.
Yeah, you good. Let me just read a couple super chats and question, comment, or smoke. John the Baptist with the $5. Ladies, if a man doesn't mention marriage between 6 months and 2 years, you need the exit plan. I agree. It don't take that fucking long to see recognize sunshine. I don't even like comment, but he did say that. True Impact with the $10. To is accountability. Trigger Mike, it could be fake. You were faked out last week. How hard is it to speak? And hey, Gway, True Impact don't believe you for some reason, man.
I
Mike
mean,
Brown with
he's entitled to his opinion. That doesn't face me at all.
no doubt. Mike Brown with the $5 at Trigger. The ladies are a little crazy, but they have some vulnerable moments. That's a fact. I will say, love, you have to agree. We work to get to that point, though. You know
I
how much
will.
blood, sweat, and tears I
Yeah.
put into Isha?
Okay.
Shitting me.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I've always been honest.
When I
Don't
go
do
to that
that.
wedding, I'm expecting a gift too. I'm gonna be standing right next to her and the light skinned boy. Shit, crazy. That nigga benefiting. You welcome, nigga, if you in the background. Shit, all of y'all, god damn it. Look at his face. Look, look, look. See what I gotta deal with? Spot. Oh. Go ahead, Agent.
Spoon Zaza with the Canadian $20. When people say blacks have low IQ,
Wow.
the black women on here prove that study right every
Wow.
time.
That's how you sound?
Just like that, real weak.
For
Mhm.
$5 from Canada, yeah.
Man, that ain't right, man.
That's only $5 for US dollars. Oh wow.
Hell nah. Caesar's Pals with the $2. Can Savage spend money without being called a bitch? Yeah, please. Golly,
Can
Dana.
Savage sit there and not say I deserve a brick? How about that? No one's addressing that.
No, he said you need a brick. Still low key 21 with the $2. Comprehension is not on this panel.
Wow.
Yo, still
But
low
yet
key.
it's still you watching.
Hit the link.
But yet
Spoon,
he's still watching.
come on. Spoon Zaza with the $10. These black women don't listen to anyone. They hear what they want to hear and respond with shaming language and proceed to gaslight like a motherfucker. No accountability at all. I'm not saying that. What's that word?
Yes, you better say it because he said it. He said it, so you better say that shit.
I ain't
Because you
making
know it's whack. Say that bullshit.
You know, that's
I
why
ain't
my
making
voice
it.
was like that. Like he said, period. That's why I read that $20 like that, because that's how he talks.
Wow.
To with the $5 at True. I think he's trying to say at True Impact. Ain't it accountability and claiming or accepting the responsibility for one's own actions leading to consequences they may or may not like? Yeah. Accountable in her statement about the 13 years that she was wilding. Unpopular was
What did you
Good.
say?
you was wilding with that 13 years, but at least you told the truth. Unpopular was good.
What's good? Nice to meet
Ace.
y'all. Nice to meet y'all.
Yes, sir. So I think you had some smoke in the chat, but I don't want to assume. So, question, comment, or smoke?
It's a comment and smoke because I've been trying to figure out for the last few weeks while I've been looking and watching y'all. It's like the disrespect is at an all time nastiness when I've been coming on here, especially from Dana. And I've been trying to figure out why do y'all think how y'all performing on this podcast doesn't translate to your real life?
Who you asking that question to specifically?
Dana.
Dana.
Well, number one, because you don't know me in my real life. You have no idea who I am, what I stand for, what I believe. You come on here and watch as a fan, which we appreciate. Thank you for being here. But the fact of the matter is, as I mentioned before, this is a very provocative show. It's called This Might Be Risky. So people come on here to provoke. The topics are provocative. They're meant to invoke certain emotions or get discussions going. And unfortunately, sometimes shit gets a little heated and sometimes shit gets a little rough and it gets a little dirty. And that's what keeps you coming back. But that doesn't have anything to do with me in my real life, because again, I don't go around having conversations with men about whether or not they're an incel, or they would hit me in the face with a fucking brick in real life. So it doesn't translate the same way. Am I a little spicy in my real life? Maybe. I've been called that before, once or twice. But that doesn't mean that I'm a disrespectful person, because I'm not. And I feel like when I'm on the show and I'm responding, I'm always on the defense. I feel. You may disagree, but if I pop off, or if I call you out of your name, it's not because I initiated it. And you can take that to the bank.
Well, we see pretty different on the other side. Like I said, everybody that comes on is saying the same thing. Like, there's no way that you could have been acting so sweet with that dude that you say spit on you, and how you act on here is, everybody can see why he did it. It wouldn't be. It's no way. No way that you. It's no way. There's no way that you came on there. No way that you talked to that man. There's no way that you talked to that man. Two people and they spit on you, and you didn't say nothing or act like you doing now.
I didn't talk to them. I didn't speak to them. You missed that part. I didn't speak to either of them.
That's the same thing we saying with the brick lady. The same thing we saying with the brick lady. There's no way that she didn't. She came out like she didn't do nothing to nobody. There's no way that you didn't do anything to that man, and he just spit on you just because you said you want to give him a number. And how your mouth is on here? How your mouth is on here? Everybody can see why he did it.
So you
okay?
So you say
Let her hold on, Ro. Hold on, Ro. Hold on, Ro. Hold on.
Yo.
Let her reply. Let her reply. Go ahead, Danny.
So if you were listening, I said multiple times that I did nothing. I said nothing to these people. The first time it happened, I was brand new to this city, to DC. I'm 18 years old. I'm from the suburbs. I'm not used to being in a city. I'm walking down the street. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of people standing on the corners. There's a lot of niggas just outside. I'm not used to this. I'm walking down the street. I'm green. I'm minding my business. They trying to get at me. I'm fucking scared. So I just keep walking and say absolutely nothing. And it got spat on and called a bitch. And that's not just my experience. So even if you think I am a bitch in real life and I say things to provoke people and I am aggressive to people, that's your opinion. Your opinion is wrong. But it's not just me, is the point. There are other women that this happens to on a very regular basis. Men respond to us. Where the fuck are you at? What are you doing right now?
I just had to move some stuff.
Men respond to us very aggressively in real life if we do not sometimes, and this isn't obviously a woman, but it happens on occasion. If we don't entertain their advances, they get real nasty. They get real disrespectful. They get violent. This is a real thing that happens. So whether you think I deserve it or not, and also, by the way, you're making my point from last week, whether you agree with it or not, stop trying to justify this fucked up ass behavior towards us. Like, that shit is not okay.
But you justifying your fucked up ass behavior. That's what's crazy.
I'm sorry?
You justify your fucked up ass behavior. You got a lot of fucked up ass behavior that you had on these panels the last 2 weeks, I know, since I've been watching. And that's been terrible. I would hope that you didn't think that that's something that you want everybody else to see, how you acting like that.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I've had some terrible behavior. And so does that mean I deserve to be spat on? That means I deserve a brick in the face? Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's what I said. That's what I was trying to say. Everything, you leaving out something that would happen in your incident. It ain't just, I ain't talk to them. They just
owe you nothing to lie to you. Who the fuck are you? I gotta lie to you.
You're right. That's what's crazy. That's what's crazy. You don't have to lie to them. But everybody knows that story, just like the brick lady story.
You to think that you're important enough for me to fucking lie to you. Who are you?
I ain't saying you lying to me. You just you said that last week. You ain't even know I was on.
I'm leaving something out. What am I leaving out?
Yes, of course. You left something out because nobody's just doing it. Nobody 2 times. So you saying 2 times you did the same thing. Somebody just spit on you. Same person too.
You tell me about your experience as a woman walking down the street in a major city, and then we can have a conversation about it, because you can't tell me that I'm leaving something out. You can't tell me that this isn't something that women don't experience on a very regular basis. Whether you think I deserve it or not, it's not just me.
But like I said in the beginning, your mouth on here, it does flow into your real life because everybody knows. Everybody know one thing, just like you was drunk the other week. Everybody know when they drunk, that's their real person. They coming out. When they mad, that's their real person. They coming out. And on this online, this is what y'all do because you protected by the internet. So you protected by the internet. So you still say all that crazy stuff, and people looking at you like, why is she doing this? Nobody never understands. Nobody can't understand nothing of why you doing that because it was just like that man said earlier. It was a bunch of videos that I seen. Soon as me and came up, you was already disrespectful to them, and some of them hadn't been in the chat because I was in the chat with them. So you try to act like they was just coming up here disrespecting you. They was not doing that. You was off the jump disrespecting these men.
No.
But you want protection though. Like you, them same men, if they round you and something pop off, you would think, oh, you gonna blame them because they don't protect you. But look how you talk to people.
No, because I don't surround myself with bitch made men, as I said last week. Okay.
It ain't about it. See, that's just like the girl with the brick. That's just like the girl with the brick.
Let her respond.
Can I respond?
Go ahead.
In my real life, I don't surround myself with bitch made men. I don't surround myself with men who would justify hitting a woman in the face with a brick. Okay. So the first reaction, the first response I had, if you watch the show, was Hamp asking us how we felt, how we react to it. Did she deserve it? And I said no. And then the comments came in and I responded to the comments, which were trying to make excuses, or they were trying to condone, or they were trying to blame her. And that to me, as a black woman, as a woman, period, is fucking disrespectful. And the comments and that's amplified again tonight by the comments, again, talking about love deserves a brick. I deserve a brick because of the way that we're talking to y'all on this fucking podcast. Like, y'all are outside of your minds. You think that you get to decide how I respond to your disrespect.
Yo, Will with the $20.
Thank you, Will.
I won't tolerate any Dana slander. Kick the nigga with the dusty do-rag.
I love you, Will.
How the fuck Will just pull up and got...
That's what happens. They always have symptoms come say. They always have symptoms come say.
I wanted to hear what Ro had for him. Yo, man. Somebody paid a 20 for unpopular truth so he can come back. Goddamn, Will he just woke up and just started kicking people off, man.
In the meantime, we gotta go.
Damn, man. I'll take it up there. Get your ass, girl.
Will,
man, I wanted to hear what the man had to say. He wasn't even doing nothing. He wasn't even saying nothing crazy though. Like
he wasn't talking about nothing. He said he could see why she got spit on. Like
that's
crazy.
As an 18-year-old young woman,
yeah, that's crazy.
In a new city by herself.
Damn, man, I wanted to hear what the nigga had to say. All right, hold on. Still Loki 21 to $2 and laughing at your goofy ass.
And thank you for the super chat for laughing in the super chats. Damn. You're a fan, nigga.
Gary Grant with the $20. Mr. Grant was popping. For the diaper fund, hand. Big up my sister Gway and the rest of the panel. Have a good night.
Shit like that. Shit like
Grant,
that.
You the man.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
All these motherfuckers wearing the size 5. They just wear whatever Pampers I got access. That's what they wear. All of them. I put on the size 6. I wasn't ready. I didn't want to go downstairs. That shit looked like fucking crisscrossed fucking pants. God damn. True Impact with the $10. Unpopular truth. Thanks for being here. Love your perspective. She said she spoke before spit. Good God. Somebody gonna bring unpopular truth back too, man. I mean, he could obviously bring himself back, but Gary Grant with the shit. Will with the kickoff. Will just literally just woke up and just tuned the fuck in. He didn't even see the show. Yes. He didn't see last week's show either. I don't think he was here. He just heard somebody talking crazy to Dana. That's all that mattered. Omega Green with the $5. There's an underlying contempt that black women have for black men. I believe it's because they collectively feel we achieved little in the world. Damn.
Low self-esteem.
Omega Green with the $5. See? There it go. There go that femcel shit.
He has low self-esteem. He's talking about what we think about men in the world.
But why did you attack his self-esteem? He made a comment based on his assessment.
He attacked us for our achievements to say
to make him feel better by saying we think that he's like that because he thinks
He didn't say we. He said we've achieved little in the world. We black men have achieved more than black women.
But that's what
He
he
said-
said. That's why I said low self-esteem.
But why does he see? That's the femcel shit, though. What did he say that was so crazy?
He said
just
there's
now?
an underlying contempt for black women have for black men. I believe it's because they collectively feel we've achieved little in the world. To me, that is a low self-esteem statement because we did not say that. Nobody on this panel said anything about black men achieving little in the world. And he also said we have an underlying contempt for black men. Numerous occasions, no one ever said that. And you have asked us numerous times.
He's just making a statement, bro. He can't make a statement without you attacking him.
Self-esteem is going low vibration. Sorry.
What I'm saying is, yo, man, incels and femcels are real. Omega Green with the $5. Shout out to him. Real shit. From what I know, Brickgate had nothing to do with FBAs, but was a dispute amongst immigrants. FBAs have to stop falling for this. Man.
What are FBAs, Camp?
For foundational Black Americans.
Oh wow, so many new terminology I'm learning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's another one. What's the other one? ADOS, American Descendants of Slaves. Omega Green, you the man. You late though. I don't know if I seen you last week. Hope all is well. Apparently, you got low self-esteem. But I don't believe Ro. Omega Green, I don't believe her. Spoon Zaza with a $10 Canadian dollars. Ladies on the panel, how hard is it to say hi to black men you don't know? Also, you get spit on once. You think all black men treat women like that? Here's my $5 US. Yeah, I don't know who said that shit.
Put him in the fucking bed.
Yo, appreciate you. John the Baptist. Unpopular Truth, come back. I don't see him. Hey, if you in the chat, click the link. Let me drop this. Yo, y'all gonna have a hard time getting them off, man. Y'all gonna have a hard time getting
No, we're
them
not
off.
because Will is here. Will is in the town.
I don't know. Unpopular Truth, I just dropped the link back in. And I got Omac. I gotta get Omac up here too. Yo, come. I just dropped the link back. John said bring him back, bro.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Yo, y'all in for it now, man.
Thank you, Savage.
Shit like that.
That was
Set the man up.
Bring him back. Y'all in
Spend
trouble.
that money. Spend that money.
Yo, Caesar's Palace. Will is a simp. Shaking my head. Bring him back, please. Jesus Christ. Forget about it, bro. Unpopular.